Now, Yeshua was the name of Jesus. His name was, the person they're trying to attribute that fake name to is actually Yeshua, which means Joshua in English, but Yeshua in Middle East, right? These images are not images that I pulled out. This particular image of Yeshua, it comes from Egypt, from the church, the Coptic church in Egypt. Coptic churches existed long before Christianity even existed. And this is an image of Yeshua from the Coptic church. On the right, you see Ethiopian Jews. And you see the Ethiopian Jews have been here for a very, 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 very long time. And you see that these men are actually black men. Now, what does this mean? Does it matter? Is this video about race and color? Actually, it isn't. It's not. It's about education. I want you to know something. I want you to learn something today, because you have to understand the foolishness that's been going on this planet for a couple thousand years, even more than that, but at least for a couple thousand years in regards to Yeshua, and what dogma has been placed on all of our generations of children down the pipeline, which is ridiculously altering the way that we live on this planet and how we think, breathe, eat, sleep, and everything else. So Yeshua is a Middle Eastern man, was a Middle Eastern man. And I do mean man. He was a Middle Eastern man with ties to people that weren't human, and they weren't gods either. They were just advanced beings. What's interesting about Yeshua, he was a virgin birth according to the biblical text. But if you look into some of the older apocrypha texts, you discover that Yeshua's grandmother, Mary's mother, was also a virgin birth. We have evidence of in vitro fertilization in ancient times to create a specific line that this guy comes out of, Yeshua. Was he a real person that existed? Yeah, because I've been to the house that he lived in, and I'm going to show it to you in a minute, when he was a kid. The Ethiopian Jews, what's interesting is they have the Torah, they have everything. Jews have lived in Ethiopia for over 2,000 years. It's really closer to 5,000 years, to be honest with you. According to the Ethiopian tradition, 1/2 of the population of the Jewish before Christianity was proclaimed the official religion in the 4th century. The Jews maintained their independence for over 1,000 years in spite of continuous massacres, religious persecution, enslavement, and forced conversions. With the help of modern Portuguese weapons, the Amhara finally conquered the Jews in 1616, enslaving, converting, and killing them, known as falshas, and a derogatory name which meaning stranger or exile. Ethiopian Jews could no longer own land or be educated. Today, Jews number in only 25,000, less than 1% of the population. 85% live in Gondar province in the Semian Mountains near Lake Tana. The rest live in Tigray and Wollo provinces. Ethiopian Jews are biblical, pre-rabbinic